way outside the off stump. Similar kind of start to what future Mattress had. They also bowled the second ball as a wide, and now CSS following suit.
Now we don't want a CSS game that goes into a Super 5 again. We just don't want that. We saw that against 7 districts, and what a nail biter game that was. 117, and beat a bunch of boys that have shown character up their game. Up in the air, chance. Shah settling under and takes it. The first wicket of the first over for CSS Group, and it is Jihan that has struck. Big wicket of Zawar Farid.
Well, certainly a very big wicket. Once again, similar kind of suit. They lost their first wicket in the first over, and now future Mattress following that. Zahar Farid wanted to hoik that over mid off. Got the elevation, not the distance, and a good catch by Shahid. Zahar Farid gone for a second ball tuck. 1 for run, future Mattress.
New man in is DJ Daud, Davis George, also known as Daud Ejaz. Rock solid in his defense.
Awesome. This is very good from CSS. They're not offering any width. Jahan Chaturanga bowling to that back of length deliveries you were talking about. You've been urging everybody to use these conditions. And now finally somebody heeding your words.
Well, it happened in the previous game as well. Mudassir was the only one who was using the conditions. I was about to say that Daud loves playing in that zone. He loves that shot of good length. But this, which has paid dividend, can turn out to be that weak point as well, because that extra kick, if it comes through from the surface, that is going to bring you wickets.
That was a very good shot by Dawood Ijaz. He was expecting the ball to be pitched short, rocking onto the back foot, using the crease, and then just had to make sure he middles and just bisects the gap between those two fielders, the short mid wicket and mid on, which he did perfectly. Good start for Dawood Ijaz and future Mattress. This one better there from Jahan. Ending that set of 5 with the rod ball. First 5 done. Future Mattress 5. The loss of 1.
Jihan from the same end goes full and will just go for a single on that one. We'll be interested to see how Ronak Panoli battles this condition. Haven't seen him being tested again on green tops and on wickets that are conducive to fast bowlers with that extra pump coming through. He would have been, but I haven't seen him being tested.
Well, he likes the extra pace. and he likes when the ball comes onto the bat. Conditions here are such the ball is going to skid. It'll be interesting to see how Ronak Panoli goes about. He plays with a lot of intent, and that's the intent we were talking about. First ball he's faced, he's drilled it down past mid on for a glorious looking shot, and that's the first boundary for Ronak Panoli.
Keep bowling there, keep getting belted. Very simple. You have a green top, and if you're bowling over pitch deliveries, no use. Even if you put AstroTurf on it, and if you're bowling at that length, it's not going to help.
Yeah, and the intent quite clear from Ronak Panoli. He's going to go after the bowlers. That's how he likes to play. A very free-flowing batter. Once again, pitched up and even better over covers. This is Ronak Panoli at his best.
Well, why would they not opt to bowl the length deliveries? You don't get opportunities to bowl length balls when you are being offered a track like this. Why not continue bowling there? Jahan was brilliant with his approach. It's just that not able to find the proper strategy how to go about things. Again, change of field. There is a cover sweeper which is being pushed back. There is square leg in place. Again, a full delivery.
But this time, getting it right in the block hole. Ronak Panoli digging it out. This is a very good start for Ronak Panoli. 8 of 3 deliveries. He's been timing the deliveries superbly well. Placement has been good. It's just about how he pierces the gaps now. He'd probably like to go over mid off now. That's another shot he favors. Slightly better. Not getting the right connection. With that, 10 deliveries done. Future mattress, 14 for 1. Continue from the other end, the SCA end. He'll be bowling to Dawood Ijaz. Bowled but straight to mid on. Didn't get the connection.
Now he's trying to invent a shot here. He's trying to cover the line of the ball and try to play towards mid wicket. This is something that can work well against this space if it was a track that did not have the variable bounce. If you're trying to do this here, you might end up skying one in the air. And the probability of missing the balls is slightly higher.
It looks like now the Ijaz is playing predetermined shots. That was a slower one. Didn't pick it up. Jahan slightly mixing them up now. Now the Ijaz was expecting on the first delivery to be a short pitch delivery, which is why he rocked back to a slightly fuller delivery. Meanwhile, getting the outside edge, and that's wonderfully done behind the wickets by Akib. Stopping a certain boundary. Now these two are there for future matches. They'll have to stitch a partnership. They'll also have to go at a brisk pace. They can't afford to get too many dot balls. The good thing about the innings from CSS was that they kept on rotating strike. They didn't miss out on those singles and converted the singles into doubles perfectly. They got 2 triples in that innings, which is an achievement in itself.
Again, a heave down towards a square leg. He has timed it not so perfectly, but they'll manage to come back for 3. This is excellent running. Got 3 at the bigger boundary. And when you see Daud having that approach of coming across the line and hoiking it towards mid wicket. He's showing the intent of doing that. The captain needs to be wise enough, proactive enough to make the change, not wait for a ball to go there for a boundary, because the intent is pretty clear here from Daud.
Emotionally, both of these players, Ronak Panoli and Dawood Ijaz, have come out with a lot of intent. It's just about executing. And that's played up in the air. That's gone miles up in the air. Jihan settling underneath that one. And that is the end of Ronak Panoli. Looks promising, but the end, a soft dismissal.
Well, too early onto the shot, committed to it. It was a slower delivery, very well disguised there by Jihan Chaturanga. And making no mistake, it's a chatur piece of bowling. 17 for 2 after 15 deliveries.
It's going to be Abdul Shakur, the new man in. Straight away, trying to heave that. The ball just going underneath the bat, missing the stumps by Whisker. Could have been close.
A bit too late on that ball. The reaction time. Talk about Jihan. He has been really impressive. Not a very fancy looking action, very rhythmic. Reminds you of an Indian fast bowler, Varun Arun, the action that he has. That has been played uppishly, but there is a fielder in the deep. Cover sweeper comes in play, and Shakur will be off the mark.
Well, this is very good bowling and field placing by CSS. They have profiled the players brilliantly. They know Shakur likes to go towards that cover region. And now, as soon as Dawood Ijaz has come in, there's a change in the field. That cover sweeper coming in and the mid wicket going back to the boundary. There's some good stuff by the CSS team. We've got a plan, a strategy for every batter.
Direct hit would have made things difficult for Daud. Vimal is very quick in the outfield. Let's have a look from the other angle. Played it soft hands. He was too quick. Oh, it would have been close. Touch and go moment there. I feel Daud Wood is lucky to still survive. Oh, played it straight down the ground. Excellent shot from Abdul Shakur. It's close to the boundary. Have to double check.
Abdul Shakur looks like a man on mission, stepping down a couple of yards and then presenting the full face of the bat, hitting it over the bowler's head. Confirmation required. Yep, and it's a boundary, just bouncing a couple of centimeters inside that boundary line. But the intent quite visible here. Future Mattress. They have come out to chase down this target. Meanwhile, Jahan Chaturanga is the first time probably somebody's gone after him in such fashion.
Beautifully bowled. That's a comeback that is needed from a top bowler. And that's the end of that set. Change of ends here. 5 more balls to go in the power play. Future Mattress 23 for 2.
It's going to be Farzeen Ahmed to continue from the other end, the Khatir end. Dawood Ijaz stepping down and hitting it straight past the bowler. That's a brilliant shot. The timing superb, getting 4 runs.
Well, just failing to understand what is wrong here in terms of understanding and giving due consideration to the track. Just bowling full and getting punished. It's not the first time. This is the third boundary has got hit because of a full length delivery. This is poor implementation. Excellent shot. There was no fielder in place, and Dawood Ijaz making full use of that opportunity. Empty, vacant space, and very unorthodox shot, but getting 4 runs out of it.
Improvisation at its best. Dawood Ijaz shuffling across to the off stump and just making sure he gets some bat on that one. But they did find the middle of the bat. Just ran down to that fine leg boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Dawood Ijaz. This is a good start. Although they've lost the 2 wickets, they have made sure that the run rate is in pace. Fuller once again through the covers. Beautiful shot. Shot of the day for me. Dawood Ijaz, absolutely superb.
Well, you can't get yourself spared if you're bowling at that length. Just not mature enough. You're just not able to assess. Someone needs to speak to Farzeen that this wicket is not meant to be bowling full. Well, he got hit on that one because of improvisation, which was unorthodox, but it cannot happen every time. Every time you bowl full, you're going to get hit for runs. Oh, what a shot! Bowl full, get that treatment. Very simple.
Well, superb shot. Getting down on one knee, Dawood Ijaz. And picking that up, hitting it over the mid wicket for a huge 6. And in the process, losing the ball. New balls, please.
It's making it look easier here. 41 for 2 after 24 deliveries, 1 ball to go, and has changed the entire phase of this game here with this over. 3 boundaries and a 6 on the trot. 18 runs already. Takes the top edge and races away. All 5 balls have gone towards the boundary in this over. Very expensive set here from Farzeen. Not learning from his mistake. Pulled his length back, but when he was going to throw kitchen sink at it, never intended to unsettle the batter. 45 for 2 after 25 deliveries. That's the end of the power play.
First signs of spin for CSS, and it's going to be Vimal Lal. He'll be bowling from the Bukhatir end. Delivery to start off. Bowls the arm ball first up. That's in the equation at the moment. 101 runs and 74 deliveries. And you'll be favouring the chasing side, especially if it's future mattress. We've got a very long and deep batting lineup.
Bowls it slow, bowls it a lot of flight. Single on that one, 46 for 2. What an over there. Utilizing it to the fullest. And if you keep bowling there, you deserve to be getting punished.
But that was the one over they required to get that run rate down. And they've done it perfectly well. Dawood Ijaz, main architect there. While Shakur plays it down towards long off and they pick up a single.
Well, could you have asked for more or a better time than the last over of the power play? Dawood Ijaz rising to the occasion, making sure that he is taking those risks and making full use of the power play. Taking it soft hands and a single. And they'll come back for it. This is poor stuff from the captain now. Are they losing their nerves?
Well, this is not good. They were desperate for that wicket. Probably that's the reason why he threw it to the end where the batter had almost made it, allowing them to come back for that second run. These two are very quick between the wickets. Dawood Ijaz and Abdul Shakur will not miss out on such opportunities. Meanwhile, wanted to sweep that one. That was too full to sweep. Ends up in a dot ball. That is the end of 30 deliveries. Future Mattress on 49 for the loss of 2 wickets. And as well, Akif Nalakam, he'll be bowling to Abdul Shakur. Get some turn on that one. That's a good start. Bowling it slower in the air. Abdul Shakur letting that one go. He's trying to gauge the bowler here. Slightly fuller this time. Played over cover towards the sweeper, and they want to come back for the second. Yes, no. Is it followed by a sorry?
I don't think so. I feel that Dawood has made it. That dive has saved him, it seems. Oh, is the bat in the air? No. Safely grounded.
There was some miscommunication in the middle between Abdul Shakur and Dawood Ijaz, and you rightly mentioned that they dive saving him. This is a good start from Akif Nalakam. Bowling is slightly slower, wanting the batters to use their power. Reverse swept and played over point. That is running towards the boundary line, but will not go all the way. They come back for a couple of runs. This is good. We know Dawood Ijaz likes to improvise, and he's doing that wonderfully well. The scoop shot against Farzeen Ahmed, and now the reverse sweep. Once again played back to the bowler. Ends up in a dot ball.
Bowling slow is key here. Rashid, to bowl as slow as possible. Try to keep it away from the range of the batter. Let him invent a shot, especially when he has to go towards the bigger boundary.
That one is cut and cut well. The sweeper cover, overrunning that one, resulting in a boundary. That was fiercely hit, resulting in a boundary. The timing was superb. Ends that set of 5 deliveries with a boundary. 35 done. Future Mattress 56 for the loss of 2. another change in the bowling. Vishnu Raj has come in, and there will be another change in the comp box as well. Joining me will be Shoaib Ahmed. Welcome, Shoaib. Good evening.
Good evening, Rashid. Good evening, everyone. It's a good start for Future Mattress. They've lost 2 wickets, yes, but they've got the runs that they needed, and it's only the runs that will make them win or lose this game. They have to get 90 more in 64 deliveries, so it's within reach. Required run rate of 8.44. As Vishnu Raj bowls one down the leg side.
A white signal by the umpire. They'll have to cut down on their extras. Meanwhile, Daud Ijaz, the last delivery, probably wanted to hit him over the nets at the Sharjah Cricket Academy. Missed out, and this occasion just picks up a single. 89 of 64. What do you think, Shoaib? CSS do need a wicket or two.
Yes, wickets is what they need. If they get a wicket, especially of Daud Ijaz, that will definitely set the tone. Chase for the fielder. Romance cuts it off. Not the best of bowling from Vishnu.
Guys opting to go down the leg side, probably wanting the batters to go towards the longer part of the ground. And this time overcompensating outside the line of off stump. Bowling a lot of extras. This is not good. Meanwhile, for Future Mattress, these two are there in the middle, Abdul Shakur and Dawood Ijaz. They're providing a platform for the batters to follow. This time wanted to reverse sweep that one. He placed that shot really well, Abdul Shakur. Missing out on that occasion, resulting in a dot ball.
In the air again. And it's in the gap. Well, didn't feel like it was going all the way, but it has. Abdul Shakur gets 4, and that's the end of another set of 5. Was hit up and over the extra cover fielder. No chance for anybody there. What he bowled at 68 for 2. That's hit hard. Only a single for that beautiful shot. Sometimes I feel it's a bit unfair. You hit right from the middle of the bat. Everything is right about that shot, but you still get only a run. And sometimes it takes an edge. You're planning to hit it somewhere, it goes somewhere else, and you get 4. This one, exactly where he wanted it to go. Abdul Shakur gets another 4.
This is Abdul Shakur at his best, getting down on one knee, fetching it from outside off stump and hitting it towards mid wicket. Timing perfect, placement perfect, getting a boundary. This one is Played up in the air, long off interested, and he's grasped that. That was Jahan Chaturanga, normally a very safe fielder, but on this occasion, just couldn't hold on. Oh, just in front of him. Beg your pardon, that was Vishnu there. Meanwhile, this has been played towards the cow corner by Dawood Ijaz, and they come back for a couple of runs. This is very good batting. The intent is quite visible, and they're eyeing to get a boundary with every set of 5 deliveries. And Vimalnath bowling a little slower. End of that set of 5 deliveries with the dot ball. 45 done, future mattress. 73 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Dawood Ijaz has sent that packing for the second time in this innings. It's gone out on the roads, and that is out of the stadium, out of the park. Dawood Ijaz is enjoying his time out there in the middle, and so are we.
What a brilliant shot. Getting down on one knee once again. Hitting that huge 6, and in the process getting to his 50 as well. And it's time for some new balls.
New balls, please. Oh, that's a misfield by Ranjit, the captain at covers. Luckily, there is some protection in the deep. A misfield, and they're looking for the third Abdul Shakur. He might get another one. No, they'll settle for 3. And 1 shot is what the umpire is signalling.
Dawood Ijaz had to literally beg him to stop. Abdul Shakur wanted that 4th, 5th, 6th run. He's a good runner between the wickets, a very fit young man. I've been seeing him play since the past probably 20 years, Abdul Shakur, and has been maintaining the same structure. Very fit. Well, this is not good from Shiraz. Feeling the pressure now, bowling that way outside the off stump.
Not easy to grip the ball with the dew. That's up and over the point fielder. Has been cut off. And that could have been another mishap. 2 runs more for Abdul Shakur.
The youngster, Mohammad Shiraz, under the pump. Bowling to Abdul Shakur once again. Better delivery, much better, slower in the air. Bowling the right length. Umpire signaling the end of this set of 5. Halfway done, 50 balls. Future mattress 84 for the loss of 2 wickets, requiring 62 of 50 deliveries. That was a good shot. Cut straight to that fielder at third man. Fielder at third man. Mohammad Shahid has been brought into the attack, probably to pick up a wicket. CSS need a wicket desperately. This is very well played from Davis. Coming back for a couple of runs.
Daud Ijaz is on 54 of 30, and he's already hit some big, humongous, monstrous sixes. 60 more needed of 48 balls. The way they are scoring right now, they will finish things off with a few balls to spare. Mohammad Shahir into the attack now. Looking for a wicket desperately. They need to break this partnership. So it's been a good one for Future Mattress.
Abdul Shakur playing that one, improvising. Wanted to play the ramp shot, and then at the last minute, opening his bat towards the third man region. The result is favouring him. Probably got his arm on the way. This is good. This is good. The intent is there. Innovations, improvisations. Abdul Shakur on 24 of 16. Once again, similar attempt. But this time there's no connection. That is the end of 55 deliveries. Future Mattress 91 for 2. 55 deliveries. Future Mattress 91 for 2. Buying another 55 runs in 45 deliveries. We are Akif Nalakam from the SCA end. Maybe going to Abdul Shakur. He's gone onto the back foot and played it towards long off. It'll be interesting to see how the Ijaz goes about his innings now. They don't require too many runs now. 54 or 44 deliveries, quite easily chaseable. Will he opt to finish that off in a hurry or just take his time to do so?
A slower in the air from Akif. In fact, that also got some turn. .53 needed in 43 deliveries. So that margin, the difference is just of 10 runs for Future Mattress. Inside out, nicely played, up and over. And he's been peppering that cover boundary time and time again, Abdul Shakur.
Well, he loves that region, doesn't he? Likes to open up, play the inside out shots. This time placement was perfect, timing superb, but the elevation, and that resulted in a boundary. The gap between the balls and the runs now shortening, 49 or 42. Abdul Shakur on 29 of 19. Once again, Akif getting some break, but not pulling it in the right channel, allowing them to easily rock onto the back foot and pick up singles. This is smart batting, sensible batting from Abdul Shakur, hitting that boundary and then opting to go for a single. With Dawood Ijaz now. Okay, I like him. Reverse swap. Straight to the fielder point. End of 60 deliveries. Future mattress 98 for 2. Mohammad Shahid to continue. Abdul Shakur going for his trademark scoop shot. Not getting the connection he wanted. In fact, that has gone on to hit his arm. But he's a strong lad. Now the equation 48 on 40 deliveries. This is good for future matters, but not very good for CSN. Meanwhile, what is good for Dawood Ijaz is that he's been hitting boundaries and sixes towards that square leg just for fun.
Well, he knows it's the shorter boundary, and that is why he's so confident about playing those shots in that area. That was in the slot. Poor delivery from Mohammad Shahir, and you can't bowl that to somebody who's in great form, such as Dawood Ijaz. He's hit that out of the park again. New ball, please.
Back-to-back sixes for Dawood Ijaz, this time towards long on. Getting the connection, the elevation, and the distance.
Back-to-back sixes for Dawood Ijaz. As Rashid mentioned, make it 3 in a row. This is not what Rashid mentioned. It's a hat trick of sixes, and Dawood Ijaz is looking very dangerous. He's in red hot form, and this is good news for future mattress. What an innings this is. First with the ball, and now with the bat. The willow in his hand is not a bat, it is a weapon. 117 for 2. 3 sixes in a row. Make that 4 sixes in a row. This is getting even better. What a shot, what a hit. And just the right time to bring a change in the combo box. Asim, this is something special.
This is something special from DJ Dawood. Getting on one knee and making full use of that shorter boundary, Forget about the boundary being short. Even if it was a longer boundary, that would have been 6. He's striking it big. He's striking it clean. 4 sixes in last 5 balls. Extraordinary stuff here from Dawood Ejaz. He's hit 25 in that last set of 5. Even after scoring 145 runs. Looking very comfortable in chasing this down with at least 15, 20 balls to spare. Even more.
Well, this has been a masterclass. Something that we haven't seen in the Sharjah 100. He's on 80 of 37, and 23 is what Future Mattress need to win. 20 is what Dawood Ejaz needs to get to the first 100 of Sharjah 100.
He can do it in the next 4. Looks like it's drifting down. Excellent bowling here. Jihan has been really impressive throughout. Excellent bowling here. Jihan has been really impressive throughout. Not just this game. It was drifting down. Good call from Imran Morir. That's what he can offer to you. Being a professional player himself in his playing days. Now taking the route of officiating games. Can't take him away from this game. Goes up in the air. Mistimed shot. Looking for 2. But rightly sent back there by Abdul Shakur. To settle for a single.
Which I'm sure Abdul Shakur will be itching to go big as well. He has had the best seat in the house. We enjoyed those 4 sixes. And we all know Abdul Shakur, he doesn't like to be behind in the party. He likes to be the showstopper. So expect him to go big as well. 22 needed of 33 deliveries. Very watchful, a good delivery from Jihan. He's not giving anything away. Has bowled well, as you mentioned, Asim. And he's one of the few bowlers who've actually used the wicket to his advantage.
And consistently. That's the main key. It's not just 1 or 2 deliveries which come through. Consistently, he has been hitting the deck, making use of the surface. 125 for 2. It's just about 3-4 hits away. First one of them goes straight, goes big.
Fielder, a third man. Mohammad Shahid has been brought into the attack, probably to pick up a wicket. CSS need a wicket desperately. This is very well played from Davis. Coming back for a couple of runs.
Dawood Ejaz is on 54 of 30. And he's already hit some big, humongous, monstrous sixes. 60 more needed of 48 balls. The way they are scoring right now, they will finish things off with a few balls to spare. Mohammad Shahir into the attack now. Looking for a wicket desperately. They need to break this partnership. So it's been a good one for Future Mattress.
Abdul Shakur playing.
Well done, Asim. Well, it looked like more of not having a roof on their head. But yes, mattress will do. But is that is a sign of a side that plays and believes like they are the champions. They've come out in every tournament, not not only for participating. They've always come out to win the tournament wherever they play, and that has been the hallmark of success for Future Mattress.
Now, look at the side. I mean, they've rested most of their important players in this game, and still they come out and play like a champion team with an intent.
Yes, they've made a mockery of this run chase, right? I think it was a good score, but they've made it look so easy. Meanwhile, Abdul Shakur, trying to go big, also finds the fielder at long off. Two needed, and he just couldn't finish it by playing it along the ground. He wanted to go for glory. In the process, he'll have to go to the dugout. 4 for 4.
And he steps down. SYED, HAIDER vs SHAH, the new batter in. Scores a level. Scores a level in just a matter of 78 deliveries. What a convincing performance here from Future Mattress.
Yes, this will be an emphatic win from Future Mattress against Consolidated Shipping. They played well in the first innings. They batted really well, but the inexperience of the side has come to the fore for CSS. And that is it, the winning run. This is experience for you. Fayaz Ahmed not going for a big hit. It was important that he takes that single, seals the deal, and also seals victory for Future Mattress. They won the game by 6 wickets, and they've won it with a lot of ease and comfort.
Well, the Future is safe with that victory, and so is the Mattress ready. Winning the game by 6 wickets, courtesy to some fantastic batting display by none other than DJ Dawood. Dawood Ejaz making sure that he dominated with his abilities, showcasing that. The Sharjah 100, match number 9. What a win. That will definitely boost a lot of confidence regardless of the side that they come out with. Just about coming and delivering. Looking at the batting card there, Ronak Panoli out for 8. Zawar Farid was out on a duck. Dawood Ejaz then that show. 8 sixes and 6 boundaries, 93 of 42 deliveries. Was a star of the show. 33 of 26 for Abdul Shakur in that partnership. And Fayaz Ahmed remained unbeaten on 6 of 3. And Syed HAIDER Shah for that single that he took on the penultimate delivery of the innings. The fantastic show coming through. 146 is what they managed to chase it down in 79 deliveries with just 5 extras. So that was sheer dominance with the bat, with the willow of Dawood Ejaz and Abdul Shakur. Looking at the bowling card there of Team CSS group, it was just Jihan who stood up, and it was a pretty convincing show out there. Let's quickly head down and check what exactly happened throughout this innings. Bring you the highlights, and that was the first wicket here of Zabar Fareed, Shahid making no mistakes, and then from there on, Dawood Ijaz came. The first boundary that he hit wasn't convincing, but then there on it was a complete show. Shahid Shakur joined the party, played all around, toyed around with the bowlers, especially that over of Farzin which set the tone. It was all over the park. One this time shot over the head of the keeper, but then overall he was fantastic. Abdul Shakur joined the party as well, getting a couple of boundaries. But Dawood Ijaz, all the sixes that he hit, forget about the boundary being shot. It went out of the ground. Any boundary that would have been six, anyways. Targeted the leg side area, covering the line of the ball and pointing it all over the bar. Mid wicket, square leg, long on, just kept going. This was that minor chance where things, the fortunes wouldn't have changed, but yeah, now it kept going, and that's how he departed on 93. Abdul Shakur followed, trying to find glory. But that was it of sheer dominance coming in from Future Matters batters. Well, that's it from the commentary box here. We'll head down for the post-match presentation where we have Rashid out there. And until then, on behalf of Shoaib and myself, signing off from the commentary box. Good night.
Post-match presentation of the Sharjah 100 powered by FanCode. Before we begin, firstly, we would like to thank the Sharjah Cricket and all the administration involved behind the scenes for its support in hosting this level of a tournament. We'd also like to thank our sponsor, powered by sponsor and official streaming partner was FanCode and the event partner TCM. This was the 9th game of the tournament between Future Mattress and CSS. Future Mattress defeating CSS by 6 wickets. And to proceed, we'd like to move ahead and present the Man of the Match award that has been presented by Mr. Tehseen Javed, who is the match referee. The player of the match, CBFS player of the match, goes to Dawood Ijaz from Future Mattress. Dawood, if you can collect your memento. And the performance was, he scored 93 runs of 42 deliveries, and also surprisingly picked up 3 wickets in the process. I would like to have a few words with Dawood. दाऊद, पहले तो बताएं कि कैसा लगा आपको?
सर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं खुदा का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस हो गई और ओवरऑल अच्छा मैच था, सही है। थैंक यू ऊपर वाले की कि आज परफॉर्म हो गया।
परफॉर्मेंस तो आपने बैट के साथ, आप तो वैसे भी करते रहते हो, बॉल के साथ आज क्या था? आपने बॉलिंग कराई, 3 विकेटें ली, वो डिसीजन कैसे आया था?
नहीं, मैं कब से वेट कर रहा था कि कप्तान मुझे देगा बॉल, क्योंकि ऑलमोस्ट हमारे 2-3 बॉलर आज नहीं खेल रहे थे, वो रेस्ट कर रहे थे, तो बॉलर शॉर्ट था, तो मैं सोच रहा था मुझे देगा लेकिन दे नहीं रहा था। फिर मैंने मांगी नहीं, मैंने कहा दे दो एक ओवर मैं करता हूँ, वो अच्छा हो गया।
वो तो बहुत अच्छा हुआ। और उसके बाद फिर आपकी बैटिंग भी इम्प्रूव हुई उसके साथ, या ऐसा लगता है कि मतलब वो बॉलिंग से बड़ा फर्क कुछ बैटिंग में भी?
नहीं, बॉलिंग से बैटिंग में क्या फ़र्क पड़ेगा, बस वही था अपना कि पॉजिटिव ही खेलेंगे, जो भी टोटल है पॉजिटिव खेलेंगे तो इंशाल्लाह इजीली चेज़ हो जाएगा। तो एटलीस्ट वही हुआ कि एक अच्छी पार्टनरशिप होगी मेरी और शकूर की, और दूसरा वो कॉन्फिडेंस दे रहा था कि शॉर्ट बाउंड्री है तो ट्राई करो, तो वही हुआ। मिडल हो रहे थे, अच्छे लग रहे थे, तो मैंने कहा खेलते हैं फिर।
बिल्कुल, बहुत अच्छे लग रहे थे और आप वैसे भी अच्छे लगते हैं, और इसी तरह अच्छा खेलते रहिए। ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द फ्यूचर।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
Well, that's it from the center here. That was Dawood Ijaz taking the Player of the Match award. With that, we'd like to end the post-match presentation here. Good night and take care.